There are my tires. Shout out Juarez. If you guys do need any tires, check them out. They're located on Howard and 10th. You know they're doing it right when they're toking it to spec. All said and done, we're ready to roll. I didn't have any time to like wait for shipping or anything. Some parts came in. I'm gonna show you guys once we get back home what parts and why I require some fresh oil. So as well as having new tires, we are going to be installing these on today. So stay tuned for that.
We go on the beat.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to yet another vlog. Don't mind the hair, I do need a haircut, but currently I'm on my way to Juarez Tires. As you guys can see in the back, I do have my tires. I just picked them up basically on Wednesday. Picked them up a week ago. They are brand new. Went to San Jose for them. Shout out to Jose and Omar for tagging along, keeping me company while on the way to go pick it up. I'm using a blanket. I didn't have time to find a plastic bag. I didn't have time to find a tarp. The blanket will do. I'll wash it later, it's fine. So I am on my way to Juarez Tires right now. Hopefully they're not too busy. It is Saturday. They do tend to get busy. Wish me luck. Hopefully they get mounted on today. And then I got some other goodies for the car that I hope to install today. It's a busy Saturday for me today, but we're gonna try and get it all done today. Fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. I am trying to come out with more videos, more content, etc. Alright, so we just pulled up to Juarez Tires. From the looks of it, there's only like one car in front of me. Hopefully we can get in and out sooner than later. I do just want these tires on. I'm tired of having to worry about the fronts, you know, going flat on me. I do carry a spare with me just in case, but I'm done with that. New tires, just want them on so we can, you know, one less thing to worry about. Do not mind the dirty windshield. It's been a while since I've driven the car, but as you guys can see, there's a Beamer in front of me, an X3. I don't believe they're working on that bay or that bay. They're only working on the far right one. Hopefully, you know, sooner than later I can get in. I'll keep you guys posted. Car's getting worked on right now. It is hot. It's a nice day. I do want to go out for a drive, but like I said, I was really just trying to get those front tires mounted. I don't like driving long distances knowing that, you know, I could get a flat at any second. So the fact that I got some new ones, some 255s, 3519, that's my setup for the front. Hopefully we get some test laps after this. We can, you know, hop on the highway, see how they feel, break them in. I do plan on getting some tires later on for the rear, my rear setup. This is just the front right now. Little by little we'll get to it. So we got the front ones off. As you guys remember, we did brake pads on that last time, so my brake pads are fresh. Once again, shout out Juarez. If you guys do need any tires, check them out. They're located on Howard and 10th here in the beautiful city of San Francisco. They do brakes, everything you name it. Tires is their main focus. That's why we brought it out today. Dang, my car is dirty. Do not mind it. I will take it to the car wash sooner than later. But other than that, you know, they're getting it done. I do want this car back up soon, so keep you guys posted, updated. Tires about to get mounted. I think that's the old tire. I'm not too sure. The tires did acquire some camber wear. I have negative camber in the front. I do need an alignment. I thought about, you know, might as well change the tires then go get an alignment. That might be in the next video. Stay tuned. I don't think I've got time today. Like I said, always busy, always in the move. But one less thing to worry about. Like I was saying, they stay busy. They got cars coming in and out. Luckily, I was able to come in quick, get those tires out of the way. But regardless of the fact, Juarez Tires is your place to go. Check them out. Bunch of tires. They do brakes. I believe they're doing brakes on that car. But they got a whole selection, so do check them out. Tap in. I'll drop the their information in the bio. I'm gonna go with front tires just because I do plan on getting new wheels, rims. I just decided, you know, it's my daily right now. I'm gonna keep the stocks for a while. Might as well just get the front tires. They weren't that expensive. Obviously, for my next setup, I would invest a little more on tires. You know, get better overall tires and stuff. The rears, same thing. Once I get the new setup, get those on the car. For now, stock setup, simple stuff. Tires getting in, the second one's on. And all that's left after that is to basically balance it, and then we would mount it on the car. That's where I should be at right now. Too bad I'm over here stuck with this tire situation. That's a whole vibe right there. Might just have to cop me a little motorcycle or something. See, I'm telling y'all, they got it all. They got the BBS's, they got the Volk Racing, ooh, some Varis wheels. They got it all. You can come in here, get a brand new set, some rotogrids. You name it, that'll hook you all up perfectly. Even on Beetles. First tire is on, brand new tire, all set. I went with the, I can't even remember off the top of my head. I think these are Falcons. Yeah, I believe these are Falcons. All right, so they got the tire pressure on the back. Shout out to Juarez Tires. Front one's all done. They're getting that one mounted. Last one. After that, just lug nuts, lower the car, and we should be done here. All set and done. Car is all set. Shout out to Juarez Tires yet again. Shout out the boys. Shout out the team. You know they're doing it right when they're torquing it to spec. Go to a tire shop that always torques your wheels to spec and fills your tires to pressure. Spec pressure as well. We're ready to roll, ready to jam out. We're ready to jam out. We're pulling out. Shout out to Joel. If you need any tires, do hit them up. We out here. I got my back seats now. Tires are on. One less thing to worry about. We're ready to roll. The tires are on. As you guys can see, I got my back seats now. No more cargo in the back seat. Time to just warm up the tires, see how they feel, how they handle. I do need to go pick up some oil real quick. Now we'll go from there. I honestly thought I was gonna catch myself a little snag, but we're just vibing right now though. My hair is definitely messed up. Point is, we're heading to Napa. I need some oil. I got no time to wait for shipping or anything, so we're gonna get it direct from Napa. As I was saying, we came to pick up some oil. Shout out to Napa. Some parts came in. I'm gonna show you guys once we get back home what parts and why I require some fresh oil. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna lift up the car, get it jacked up. So these are the new tires. I got Falcon ZX, ZE 950s, all around all-weather tires. Like I said, I am going to basically be upgrading my wheels sooner than later. Therefore, I didn't really spend too much money on the front tires. The back tires will come. I am planning on putting new ones on. Okay, so I have my jack. Like I said, we're gonna be lifting up the car. I just gotta open up the hood real quick. Okay, so the hood is open. For today's install, we got the ECS Tuning magnetic drain plug, as well as their billet aluminum oil filter cap. We're gonna be slapping both of these pieces on the car. Then we can get under, take the old drain plug out, put the new magnetic one in. As you guys can tell, we also have the new oil filter housing, aluminum, it's aluminum. Getting rid of the plastic one. Now I'm probably gonna start on the oil drain plug just because I do have to lift up the car. So let's lift it up and we'll go from there. You guys should know this. I always use a jack pad just because longevity of the car. So grab your jack pad, and then we're gonna lift up the car. So you wanna find your jack point and then just start lifting up the car. So all you're really gonna need for the drain bolt is gonna be a ratchet and a 14mm socket. It is all we need, and of course your oil. So let's actually open this up and then figure out what size socket we're gonna need. So here it is. Anodized black, I believe it is. So there you guys have it. If you guys don't know what this is, what it does, it's basically a drain plug with a magnet on it. And what the magnet does is it grabs and catches any metal shavings that might be, you know, floating around or getting through your engine. And this prevents any of those particles to continue to travel through the engine. All right, success. Found that it's a 17mm. Now we gotta get under the car, take the old one out, and put the new one in. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this as quick as possible. I'm gonna try to take out the old one and quickly replace it with the new one, just because I recently did the oil change, so I'm not trying to lose as much fresh oil as possible. I did buy a new quart of oil, so whatever gets dumped out will be topped off after. So 13mm, break that loose, and then replace it with this. All right, let's see how fast I can do this. Got the new one ready. Old one's about to come off, and it's gonna be quick motion. 1, 2, 3. All right, next thing on the install, their billet aluminum oil filter cap. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Yes, I can. Nice packaging. The oil filter housing itself. Look at that. Now I went with the black just because I wanted to go with a clean look. The engine bay is mostly made up of black. So we're replacing the original plastic oil filter housing and now upgrading it to the ECS Tuning billet aluminum one. Pretty cool. So the only tool you're really gonna need is the actual oil filter cap for the housing to remove it. And I believe it's a 19mm bolt to take this off. So just to clarify, it's actually a 7/8. I couldn't find my socket, so I'm using this wrench. But lefty loosey, righty tighty. Once you got it loose, it should come off. All right, oil filter housing is off now. Make sure you don't spill too much. As you guys can tell, the engine oil as well as the filter are still pretty new. So we're gonna swap this over now. Okay, so what we have to do now is transfer the filter as well as the filter guard over to the new billet one. As you guys can see, this one doesn't come with it. We gotta transfer just the insides, the internals over, and then we should be good. So do not forget to transfer over the gasket from your old housing to the new one. The O-ring for the top already comes included once you transfer the old one on, so that should be good. It's really just to transfer that larger gasket onto the new billet one. Now all that's left is to just, you know, tighten it to spec. Luckily this one tells you 25 Newton meters, so that's roughly about 25 foot-pounds of torque. Screw it on hand tight and then go over it with a ratchet with I believe it's a 17mm, and then after that it's pretty much complete. So oil housing, filter, oil filter housing is on, magnetic drain bolts are both on. Little things, more to come. Okay, quick clarification, it's actually a 19mm socket. Now the reason I went with the ECS tuning one is it's a lot thinner and snug, as well as a cleaner look. Just a heads up, if you do plan on upgrading your intercooler, these coolant lines do push out a little closer to the oil housing. So I did see that if I got the thicker one, it might have interfered with this. Luckily with this one, I do have quite some clearance and it'll be easier for future oil changes. So that's the reason I went with that one. All that's left now is to top off the oil. We'll measure the oil level, see how much oil we need, and just add the rest to then, you know, make up for whatever we lost when we switched out the drain bolt. So magnetic drain plug is in, oil filter housing is in. Those little touches, I think, you know, go a long way. I've heard stories about the housing, the plastic breaking, exploding with high power. Maintenance is going well. I think the next thing is going to be maybe differential. I do want to change out the differential fluid on that. Some other parts on the way as well. I'm not going to give it away. Just stay tuned. We got a lot for the car. Plenty of things to do. I'm excited. One thing for sure though, hopefully by the next video, I do have a fresh cut. This hair is out of control now. It is what it is. Like I said, today was just getting stuff done, errands. We'll go from there. So like always, like, comment, subscribe, and keep it authentic. Peace.